Hello everyone, this is Lindsay and I want to welcome you back to my channel. I had a fun Friday last week and I got to go to the used bookstore. It's about a 35-minute drive, so I don't go very often, maybe quarterly, something like that. And I did get some books to add to the shop that I think will be really fun to put in our junk journals. So I thought I would focus on why I picked these books and my ideas for using them. All the ones I'm going to be showing you are actually available for sale, and you can get them in the description box below. There's a link. Excuse me. Tickle in my throat. But I hope these ideas will be able to be transferred to pretty much any similar book. Maybe you have something in your stash, or maybe you have a thrift store nearby that sells books, or something like that. So we have quite a few books, and I think we're just going to take our time and enjoy it. This one, I was really I do not normally get a lot of music books at this store. They have a lot of music books. Most of the times they're quite expensive, but I did find some really cute kids music books. This is one of them. It's called The Baby's Opera. And the reason why I got this is because the pictures were from Walter Crane, and a lot of us in the junk journal community love his work. And this is, I think, I'm sure it is a newer print. It's from the early 80s. But not only are these beautiful, the music pieces, but look at his images. King Arthur. So my idea for this would be to cut out these squares and then use them folded over on a journal, big journal cards, envelopes, or folding it in half and using it as a page for the music. Also collage. These music would be great for collage. I like unique things like this to put into journals as book pages because they're unexpected and they're a delight. When somebody receives the journal and they go, oh, how cute, it's Hickory Dickory Dock, and look at the little clock and all of that. So really sweet illustrate. I mean, look at that. I was so happy to find this for all of you. So that is that one. I know, it is not Christmas time. We're in March, but you might want this for your Christmas collection. I have a box. I can turn and look at it on the shelf here. It says Christmas Holiday, and if I get things during the year for Christmas, I pop it in that box, because when I'm ready to do Christmas crafting in the fall and I pull it out, it's all there and ready. So if this is something that speaks to you and you know maybe you're going to do some Christmas in July work, or oh wow, the lights just went out. Maybe it's a power, no, the other light's still on. There we go. That was strange. Or maybe, I was saying, maybe you're going to do Christmas in July, or maybe you'll just set it aside. So first, you have an adorable book cover, Norman Rockwell Christmas with the sweet little Christmas town. So this would be so wonderful to repurpose and turn into a little junk journal. And then who doesn't love Norman Rockwell? I used to get books like this out of the library when I was a kid and a teenager, and I would just pore over his drawings. And these are all Christmas ones that he's done. They would be so adorable for journal cards and pockets and the fronts of journals and things like that. They're perfect size for journal covers. You cut it out, maybe layer it onto coffee dyed paper and scrapbook paper, add a little cheesecloth behind it, and glue it onto the front of a journal. And you have some adorable, I mean, how cute would these be? I mean, so sweet. There's a lot in here, a lot you can work with. So I found that one. This one is super adorable too. Flowers of Youth, Images of Children from the National Gallery of Art. So you have a really nice yellow book cover that you can repurpose. Flowers of Youth. The end paper has sweet little yellow flowers, so that's really cute. But the main reason I got it is for all of these gorgeous illustrations that are the perfect size for large journal cards. And that is really how I would personally use this book, is cut out all of the pictures, back them with coffee-dyed paper, and stitch them into journal cards. Now, of course, you could back them with any kind of paper, and you could use glue instead of oh, how sweet, the sisters. There are poems, so depending how you cut it, you might be able to leave a border around it and then have a poem on the back. Or maybe there is a picture you don't like as much. Oh, wouldn't that be gorgeous on the front of a journal? Like maybe this one here. You see how wide it is? It's horizontal and the colors are really dark. If you didn't want to use this image somewhere, you have a really sweet poem here called The Garden Year. So you could tear that all around, ink the edges, and stick it into a journal. But adorable pictures. Really, I mean, how sweet. Lots of beautiful pictures. Look at that. The Leland sisters from 1830. It's a great way to have lots of images to play with. Flowers of Youth. I have 2 copies of this. I found 2 copies. Messiah, Highlights, and Other Christmas Music. So this marries Christmas and music. Look at how beautiful the end paper is. So, oh, and this, you could make a journal, right? Like a coffee table junk journal. And then, look at this. So we have beautiful, these are a nice heavyweight paper, Christmas images and Christmas music. Ah, dearest Jesus, Holy Child. Look at these gorgeous. Hallelujah. Glory to God in the highest. Very beautiful for Christmas journals. So I found 2 of those. I also love to check the nature section. And I found this for the birds, an uncommon guide. And what I loved about this is it has the entire year, like April 28th. There's a little story, there's some images, and then there's a notes section. So this would be really great for pages in journals, because if you rip it out and you fold it this way, you'll have notes on one of the ends. That's what I think would be a lot of fun. Or you could cut off the bottom part where it says notes and you could back it on like coffee dyed paper, something like that. Make some little journal card strips if you wanted to do that. There's a ton of pages in here because it does the entire year. The Metropolitan Museum of Art Lullabies. It's hardcover. I don't think this has it. The original book, brand new, had a CD. I don't think this does. And I think that's totally fine that it doesn't. We probably wouldn't use it anyway. But look at not only the sweet little music songs, but all of these adorable images that we can use. Little Boy Blue. Really cute. Some really nice, sweet images there. This is an address book, Art Deco Women's Collection address book. And it's just kind of, look at that, cute little Art Deco styled line drawings. And then it says telephone, telephone, telephone. There's some big page pictures as well. And these would be, I just thought they would be a lot of fun for journal pages. Something different. You can still journal on the pages. I found this book. It's called Hummingbirds, Facts and Folklore from the Americans. But here's why I picked this up. They have these full page embroidered hummingbirds, like they were done for quilts. But wouldn't those be beautiful as journal pages? And then the smaller ones for pockets. I mean, look at that. And then that could be a pocket. And that's probably my favorite. That would be so pretty for a page. A little pocket or a journal card. So I just thought it was unique and fun and different. So there's that one. I was thrilled to find Valentines, A Loving Remembrance. This has, and this is perfect for fussy cutting out all these old Valentines. And they're really great to use in your journals year-round, or you could make a, you know, a full-on Valentine's journal, but you just cut them all out and cut them up, and look at how pretty that is. That could be a journal cover. Cut it out, glue it on. Journal cards everywhere. I found a good size Sears Roebuck and Company Consumer's Guide for $18.94. It is a reprint, but look at these pages. So here's my hand in comparison. There's so much in here. That's vintage and fun. Hundreds of pages. Pocket watches. Lots of pocket watches. Necklaces, silverware, all sorts of things. That's a nice size book. Then I have The Living World of Audubon. This is a big book, and it is really pretty. It has a lot of birds in it, and even full page birds. That would be beautiful. And also these artistic illustrations. Look how pretty those are for journal pages or for envelopes, right? You can turn them into a lot of things. You can even fussy cut out some of those birds. This is a huge book. I love the feel of these pages too. They're great for making all sorts of things out of. This is so much fun. Old-fashioned nautical illustrations, copyright-free designs, printed on one side, hundreds of uses. These are meant to be fussy cut out. So you can just cut them out. They're all black and white, but there's so many different ones of sea captains, sea life, lighthouses, ships. It's one of the old Dover publications. Be a lot of fun for collage, for glue books, beach journals, and the like. And I think it's from, yeah, 1991. So it's quite old. I found American Folk Songs to Sing, Read, and Play. So this is just fun. This is a great size page for folding in half and sticking in, and they're just cute little songs. There's Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, Christ Was Born, Shanghai Chicken, Kitty Kitty Casket, Draw a Bucket of Water. So a whole bunch of cute songs. I got quite a few, and you'll see them throughout this next pile of books, of seashell books. And these are also great for beach journals and things. This is Florida's Fabulous Seashells. The colors in this are really pretty. There's even little crabs, shells, lots of things you can use for journal cards, for collaging, making envelopes and pockets. There's just a ton to cut apart in this book. And I don't know what year it's from. I would guess the 90s. Oh, 88. So there's that one. I did get this Norman Rockwell. This is a bigger one, and it's not just Christmas. It's a whole bunch of his work in different sizes. There's quite a few full page ones that'd be really fun to add into your journals. And then these are really great for journal cards. So you get a variety of sizes. I told you I did seashells. This one is huge. Seashells of the Northern Hemisphere. Look at that end paper. And what a beautiful cover. So this one has a lot of seashells that you could cut out. And these pages are really nice weight. They feel great. So even some of the uglier ones, like maybe there's some pages you wouldn't really use. The weight is excellent. You can collage over it. Like this introduction page here. You can collage over it, make a journal cover, pockets, all sorts of things. That's a heavy one too. The Book of Shells, a great outdoors book with 10 colored plates. 1965. So there's a lot of just cute black and white pages that are perfect for your beach journals. And then here's your colored plates. They got that vintage vibe going on. Just be really fun. I was thrilled to find this Things to Make and Things to Do, the Bookshelf for Boys and Girls, Volume 5. This is adorable. It is 1969, and look at some of these illustrations. The ideas are endless. There's photos, there's drawings, beautiful colors. There's pinks, greens, blues, yellows, oranges. Super cute. I did find more of the My Book House books. These are very old. Craft condition. The covers are a little damaged. The Treasure Chest. This is these are old. 1937. So these are these really old children's books. I like to pick them up whenever I can find them. The papers feel amazing. They have the most unique, cutest little illustrations. Great font for collaging. So there's the Treasure Chest. There's Flying Sails. There's Over the Hills. I think I will put the date in the description box for all of them. My guess is they're all 1937. Just double check if you need a specific date. And In Shining Armor. There's Don Quixote. Just excellent book pages. I have the Bird Watcher's Guide. These are so pretty. Look at, and this paper is matte. It's not glossy. And there's a lot of birds that you can turn into journal cards and book pages. There's a few pretty illustrations too. More music. This is We Sing Animals, Animals, Animals. And what's adorable is look in the forest. Squirrel, squirrel, the little skunk's hole. Rabbit ain't got no tail. So cute. The details of the little drawings. There's a little ladybug. The swan. There's Bingo. Look at that cute dog. 5 little chickens. Adorable. Eyewitness Garden Handbook's Garden Trees. These are great for cutting out, layering into snippets, collages, journal cards, all different trees. So many kinds of trees and lots of pages. I have 2 copies of 101 Questions About the Seashore. Sweet little pages to put in your journals. We Sing Mother Goose. How cute that is. Everything's like a purple ink. Really sweet. I found a Christmas one. This is old. A Wreath of Carols. I don't know what. Let's see if it says. 1966. So this is Christmas. Isn't that neat? The March of the Kings. It'd be so pretty in Christmas journals. And then there's We Sing for Baby. Look at how cute. Night is near. Look at the little turtles sleeping for slumber song. Hush Now, My Baby with the raccoons. Oh, there's a, looks like a flower petal. Maybe. Something like that. It's craft condition, obviously, so you might need to cut up some of the pages. Head and Shoulders. So cute. The National Audubon Society First Field Guide of Mammals. So if you just want a good book with lots of different animals that you can either cut out, turn into journal cards using your glue books, and it has this flexible, almost a faux leather cover, so it could be really nice to turn into a journal as well. We Sing Bible Songs. I used to have this exact one as a kid. Probably remember most of these songs in this book. I used to look at it a lot. Lots of memories. Super sweet. And We Sing and Play as well. Merry-Go-Round. I was so glad to find those. Contemporary World Atlas. This is 1967. So if you are looking for some map pages to either make envelopes, to use in your collage, to make travel journals, to use as glue pages. There's beautiful colors in there. Ireland. I've got you covered. We also have a Women's Day Encyclopedia of Cookery, Volume 6 from 1966. These are so cute to cut out the little recipes. And then there's some really pretty pages as well for your cooking journals. Chart of the best known herbs and their culinary uses. Wow, there's a lot of those. So perfect for your cooking journals. This is a vintage American Essays, Inspirational Word Portraits to Make the Heart Glow. 1968. What is a Grandmother? The Empty Room. I Like Teenagers. No Sad Tears for Me. Likes and Dislikes. What is a Minister? What is a Rancher's Wife? Ode to a Ghost Town. They'd just be great to stick into journals. That's something different. Greg Speed Building for Colleges. This is an old book, but it has shorthand. I think that's what that is. So if you were looking for some shorthand for either for collage or to just add it into your journals because it is different, I've got this for you. Look at that in the front. Isn't that cool? This is an old book. 1951. Also an old college algebra book. So if you're wanting kind of mathematic type papers with formulas for collaging and for inking and all of that. This is 1949. I wonder, Duncan, Donald. Nope, they're from different people. And the last one I have is Sterling as Silver. It is a little worship music or Christian music. Maybe it's not music. Poems. Little Christian poems with blue ink. It's really pretty. The paper is nice. It kind of has a different texture. So that would be really fun as well. Maybe get Faith Image Club while you're at it, and then you can make a little prayer journals and things like that. So lots of goodies. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up. Stick around subscribe because tomorrow we have some boxes from Rita Henderson. I always love her journals. Can't wait to share them with you and we can be inspired together.